Welcome to Candlestick Park. 06 Houston takes on 05 San Francisco. Brown boots it. Smith hands to Barlow. Barlow with a gain of 3 on the play, Greenwood on the tackle. I formation. Smith at the line. Barlow with the hand off. Barlow the ball carrier, gain of 1, Earl on the stop. 3rd and 6 from the 34. Shotgun. Smith barks out the signals. Smith drops back to pass. Short into Morton. Smith to Morton, incomplete, Baggins on the coverage. Lee back in punt formation. "50-yard punt by Lee, 11-yard return by Wynn. 1st and 10 at the 27. Dane with the ball now. Dane on the carry, gain of 3, Adams on the tackle. 2nd and 7 from the 30. Carr fades back to pass. He throws downfield to Dane. Carr completes the pass to Dane, gain of 13, Peterson on the tackle, 1st down. Carr with the give to Dane. Dane on the carry, gain of 1, Smith on the tackle. Carr with a short drop. Short crossing pass to Moulds. Carr to Moulds, gain of 7, Plummer on the stop. 3rd and 2. Carr sets up in the pocket. Carr checks down to Dane. Carr to Dane, incomplete, Smith on the coverage. Stanley back in punt formation. Amy standing inside his own 10. "31-yard punt by Stanley, out of bounds. I formation. Smith with a short drop. Short hitch. Smith to Barlow, incomplete, Greenwood on the coverage. Smith gives to Barlow. 3-yard run by Barlow, Weaver on the tackle. 3rd and 7 from the 21. Smith from the shotgun. Smith calling signals. Smith fades back to pass. Smith checks down to Barlow. Smith completes the pass to Barlow, gain of 6, Brown with the tackle. Lee to punt. "53-yard punt by Lee, fair catch by Wynn. Carr drops back to pass. Carr is sacked by Carter, loss of 5. 2nd and 15 from the 15. Shotgun formation. Carr fades back to pass. Medium hitch. Carr completes the pass to Moulds, 13-yard gain, Plummer on the tackle. 3rd and 2. Dane with the hand off. 4-yard gain by Dane, Adams on the tackle, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32. The give to Dane. 3-yard run by Dane, Parrish on the stop. 2nd and 7. Carr hands to Dane. Dane the ball carrier, gain of 6, Carter with the tackle. 3rd and 1. Johnson is doubled at the line. Carr barks out the signals. Give to Dane. Dane on the sweep, gain of 6, Douglas on the tackle, first down. Carr to throw. He fires into a tight window. Carr completes the pass to Lundy, gain of 11, Peterson on the stop, first down. Carr calls the signals. Draw to Lundy. Lundy on the draw, gain of 2, Sopaga with the tackle. Current drive, 8 plays, 40 yards. They've used 4:50 on the clock. Gatto with the handoff. Room to run. Gatto with a 12-yard run, Carter with the tackle, first down. I formation. Carr gives to Gatto. Gatto on the carry, 2-yard gain, Smith on the stop. 0-6 Houston breaks the huddle. 2nd and 8 from the 26. I formation. Carr at the line. Carr pitches right to Gatto. Gatto the ball carrier, no gain, Carter on the tackle. 3rd and 8 from the 26. Carr with a short drop. Short cross to Molds. Carr completes the pass to Molds, gain of 15, Parrish on the tackle, first down. Carr calling signals. Carr gives to Gatto. Gatto with a 2-yard run, Parrish on the stop. Carr yelling out the signals. They're chewing up the clock. Carr back to pass. Medium into Johnson. Carr completes the pass to Johnson, 9-yard gain, Spencer on the tackle, first down. Hand off to Lundy. Lundy on the sweep, loss of 3, Parrish on the tackle. Carr hands to Lundy. Lundy the ball carrier, touchdown 0-6 Houston. Brown K will try the point after. Brown converts the extra point, 0-6 Houston 7, 0-5 San Francisco 0. Here's the kick from Brown. San Francisco trailing by 7. Smith sets up in the pocket. Medium cross to Jones. Smith completes the pass to Jones, gain of 13, Brown on the tackle, first down. Barlow with the transfer. Barlow on the carry, 4-yard gain, Maddox on the tackle. 2nd and 6 at the 47. Smith with a quick drop. Short hitch to Barlow. Smith with the pass to Barlow, gain of 4, Greenwood with the tackle. 3rd and 2. Smith sets up in the pocket. Short outside pass to Barlow. Smith completes the pass to Barlow, gain of 24, Greenwood on the tackle, first down. Barlow with the handoff. Barlow with the carry, no gain, 4 on the tackle. I formation. Smith on the run. Smith on the carry, 2-yard gain, Weaver with the tackle. 3rd and 8 from the 23. Shotgun formation. Smith drops back to pass. Medium button hook. Smith to Morton, incomplete, Baggins on the coverage. 30-yard try for Knee. Lee to hold. Good snap from Bush. Knee is good from 30 yards, 0-6 Houston 7, 0-5 San Francisco 3. Here's the kick from Cortez. The kick from Cortez is returned 13 yards by Wynn, Thornton on the tackle. Carr at the line. Carr gives to Lundy. Lundy on the carry, gain of 2, Carter with the tackle. End of the first quarter, 0-6 Houston 7, 0-5 San Francisco 3. 2nd and 8 from the 21. Taylor with the transfer. 6-yard gain by Taylor, Fields on the tackle. 3rd and 2. Carr with 3-step drop. Short sideline pass to Daniels. Carr completes the pass to Daniels, gain of 6, Parrish on the tackle, 1st down. Carr gives to Lundy. Lundy on the sweep, gain of 2, Smith with the tackle. From the Carr calls out the signals. Lundy with the handoff. Lundy with a 3-yard run, Carter on the tackle. 3rd and 5 from the 38. Carr fades back to pass. Short out pass to Taylor. Carr completes the pass to Taylor, 5-yard gain, Parrish on the stop. Stanley back in punt formation. A 33-yard punt by Stanley, out of bounds. Hand off to Barlow. Barlow on the carry, gain of 4, Johnson on the stop. 2nd and 6. Smith hands to Barlow. Barlow on the carry, gain of 5, Earl with the tackle. 3rd and 1 at the 33. Barlow takes the handoff. Barlow the ball carrier, gain of 2, Johnson on the tackle, 1st down. Barlow with the handoff. Barlow with a gain of 3 on the play, Greenwood on the tackle. I formation. Smith sets up in the pocket. Short hitch. Smith completes the pass to Jackson, gain of 6, 4 with the tackle. 3rd and 1 from the 44. Smith with the give to Barlow. Barlow with the carry, gain of 7, Williams on the tackle, 1st down. The hand off to Gore. Gore with a 2-yard run, 4 with the tackle. 0-5 San Francisco trailing by 4. Transfers control to Gore. 3-yard run by Gore, Ryans on the tackle. 3rd and 5. Smith from the shotgun. Smith fades back to pass. Smith checks down to Battle. Smith throws incomplete to Battle, Robinson on the coverage. 51-yard attempt for Nick Lee to hold. Knee is good from 51, 0-6 Houston 7, 0-5 San Francisco 6. Cortez to kick off. The kick from Cortez is returned 16 yards by Wynn, Johnson on the tackle. 1st and 10. I formation. Carr calling signals. Carr gives to Lundy. Lundy on the carry, gain of 2, Carter on the tackle. 2nd and 8 from the 19. Carr calls out the signals. Carr pitches right to Gatto. Gatto the ball carrier, gain of 3, Carter on the tackle. 3rd and 5 from the 22. Carr with 3-step drop. Short cross to Molds. Carr with the pass to Molds, gain of 7, Plummer on the stop, 1st down. Carr calls out the signals. Lundy with the handoff. Lundy the ball carrier, gain of 2, Smith on the tackle. Carr fades back to pass. Medium hitch to Walter. Carr completes the pass to Walter, 11-yard gain, Johnson on the tackle, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42. Carr at the line. Carr with the give to Gatto. Gatto with daylight. Gatto the ball carrier, gain of 17, Adams on the tackle, 1st down. I formation. Gatto with the handoff. Gatto with a gain of 1 on the play, Smith on the tackle. 2nd and 9 at the 40. Carr barks out the signals. Carr fades back to pass. Carr is sacked by Peterson, loss of 5. 0-6 Houston by 1. 3rd and 14. From the shotgun. Carr at the line. Carr fades back to pass. Medium cross. Carr to Molds, gain of 12, Plummer on the tackle. 40-yard try for Brown. Good snap from center. Brown connects from 40 yards, 0-6 Houston 10, 0-5 San Francisco 6. Here's the kick from Brown. First and 10 from the 30. The field is getting slick. Gore with the handoff. 2-yard gain by Gore, Ryans on the tackle. 2nd and 8. Smith drops back to pass. Smith is sacked by Weaver, loss of 8. 3rd and 16. Shotgun formation. Smith back to pass. Medium out. Smith throws incomplete to Jones. Lee back in punt formation. "44-yard punt by Lee, return of 12 by Wynn. Carr hands to Gatto. Gatto with a gain of 1 on the play, Hall on the stop. 0-6 Houston ahead by 4. Takes a 5-step drop. Medium cross to Johnson. Carr passes to Johnson, gain of 49, Adams on the tackle, first down. Carr barks out the signals. Carr hands to Gatto. 1-yard run by Gatto, Sopaga on the tackle. Gatto with the handoff. 3-yard gain by Gatto, Parrish on the tackle. 3rd and goal at the 2. Johnson is doubled at the line. Taylor with the handoff. Taylor with the carry, touchdown 0-6 Houston. Brown K will try the point after. Brown converts the extra point, 0-6 Houston 17, 0-5 San Francisco 6. Here's the kick from Brown. "0-5 San Francisco down 11. Smith drops back to pass. Smith is sacked by Ryans, loss of 7. Smith in the shotgun. Sets to throw. Medium outside pass to Morton. Smith completes the pass to Morton, gain of 6, Baggins on the tackle. 0-5 San Francisco down by 11. 3rd and 11 from the 29. 0:53 left in the second. Barlow split outside. Smith sets to throw. Smith is sacked by Ryans, loss of 7. Lee from punt formation. A 42-yard punt by Lee, fair catch by Wynn. 0-6 Houston leads by 11. Carr at the line. Sets to throw. He throws to Gatto. Carr to Gatto, incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 36. They're in a slowdown. The handoff to Lundy. Lundy on the carry, gain of 2, Douglas on the tackle. End of the first half, 0-6 Houston 17, 0-5 San Francisco 6. Cortez with the kick. The kick from Cortez is returned 18 yards by Wynn, Thornton on the tackle.
Illegal block. Receiving team.
The give to Lundy. Lundy on the carry, gain of 9, Adams on the tackle. Carr at the line. Carr hands to Gatto. 2-yard run by Gatto, Adams with the tackle, first down. Carr pitches left to Gatto. Gatto on the carry, no gain, Smith on the tackle. Carr calls out the signals. Carr drops back to pass. Carr is off and running. 7-yard gain by Carr, Smith with the tackle. 3rd and 3 from the 28. Carr calls the signals. Sets to throw. Carr fires downfield to Gatto. Carr completes the pass to Gatto, gain of 19, Smith on the tackle, first down. Gatto takes the handoff. Gatto lost 1 on the play, Sopaga on the tackle. 2nd and 11 from the 46. Gatto with the handoff. 2-yard run by Gatto, Adams with the tackle. 3rd and 9 from the 48. Carr in the shotgun. Carr at the line. Fades back to pass. Carr throws to Daniels. Carr to Daniels, gain of 2, Parrish on the tackle. Stanley from punt formation. Amy standing inside his own 10. A 37-yard punt by Stanley, out of bounds. Give to Gore. Gore with a 3-yard run, Greenwood on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Smith fades back to pass. Smith is running with it. 7-yard gain by Smith, Greenwood with the tackle. 0-5 San Francisco down by 11. 3rd and inches. Smith hands to Gore. Gore with the carry, gain of 5, Brown on the stop, first down. 1st and 10 from the 28. I formation. Smith hands to Gore. Gore with a 1-yard run, Ryans on the tackle. 2nd and 9. I formation. Smith drops back to pass. Smith is sacked by Weaver, loss of 3. 3rd and 12 from the 26. Smith from the shotgun. Smith to throw. He dumps it to Barlow. Smith to Barlow, 8-yard gain, Ryan's on the stop. Lee deep in punt formation. "43-yard punt by Lee, fair catch by Wynn. Gatto with the handoff. Gatto with a 1-yard run, Fields on the tackle. 2nd and 9 from the 24. Carr fades back to pass. Carr throws to Gatto. Carr to Gatto, gain of 3, Smith with the tackle. 3rd and 6 from the 27. Carr gives to Taylor. Taylor lost 2 on the play, Peterson with the tackle. Stanley back in punt formation. "52-yard punt by Stanley, return of 13 by Amy. Hand off to Gore. 4-yard run by Gore, Robinson on the tackle. 0-5 San Francisco trailing by 11. I formation. Smith calls the signals. Fades back to pass. Medium slant to Lloyd. Smith completes the pass to Lloyd, gain of 33, Brown on the tackle, first down. End around to Battle. Battle on the reverse, no gain, Johnson on the tackle. Smith calls out the signals. He fades deep. He throws deep downfield. Smith throws incomplete to Lloyd, Sanders on the coverage. 3rd and 10. Barlow in the slot. Smith from the shotgun. Smith calling signals. Sets to throw. Medium crossing pattern. Smith passes to Barlow, gain of 11, Greenwood on the tackle, first down. The hand off to Gore. Gore with a gain of 2 on the play, Maddox on the tackle. Gore with the hand off. Gore on the carry, gain of 5, Greenwood on the tackle. 3rd and 3. Smith at the line. Smith gives to Gore. Gore on the carry, 2-yard gain, Weaver on the tackle. 14-yard field goal for Nene. This is a chip shot. The snap from Bush. Nene made the 14-yard field goal, 0-6 Houston 17, 0-5 San Francisco 9. Here's the kick from Cortez. The kick from Cortez is returned 6 yards by Wynn, Thornton on the tackle. 1st and 10 from the 16. Carr calls out the signals. Hand off to Pitts. Pitts with the carry, loss of 3, all on the stop. 2nd and 13 at the 13. Carr with the give to Taylor. 4-yard gain by Taylor, Smith on the tackle. 0-6 Houston up 8. 3rd and 9. 1:36 in the 3rd. Carr in the shotgun. Carr at the line. Back to pass. Medium cross to Molds. Carr to Molds, gain of 10, Plummer with the tackle, first down. Lundy with the handoff. Lundy on the carry, 7-yard gain, Smith with the tackle. I formation. Carr counter pitches left to Gatto. 4-yard run by Gatto, Smith with the tackle, first down, end of the third quarter, 0-6 Houston 17, 0-5 San Francisco 9. Carr drops back to pass. Medium crossing pass to Moulds. Carr to Moulds, gain of 29, Peterson on the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 from the 33. Carr fades back to pass. Medium slant to Moulds. Carr throws incomplete to Moulds, Plummer with the coverage. 2nd and 10. Carr back to pass. Carr passes to Daniels. Carr completes the pass to Daniels, gain of 7, Parrish on the tackle. 3rd and 3 from the 26. Carr with a quick drop. Short slant. Carr completes the pass to Moulds, gain of 16, Peterson on the tackle, first down. Johnson is doubled at the line. Carr at the line. Current drive, 9 plays, 74 yards. 5:08 off the clock. Gatto with the handoff. Gatto the ball carrier, gain of 1, Fields on the tackle. 2nd and goal from the 9. Johnson is doubled at the line. Quick pitch to Gatto. 4-yard gain by Gatto, Parrish with the tackle. 3rd and goal at the 5. Doubling Johnson at the line. Carr barks out the signals. Draw to Taylor. Taylor on the carry, loss of 3, Parrish with the tackle.
False start. Offense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 4th down.
20-yard try for Brown. Good snap. Brown is good from 20, 0-6 Houston 20, 0-5 San Francisco 9. Brown with the kick. The kick from Brown is returned 12 yards by Marshall, McLean on the tackle. The field is getting slick. Barlow with the handoff. Barlow the ball carrier, gain of 2, Robinson on the tackle. 0-5 San Francisco breaks the huddle. Shotgun. Smith drops back to pass. Medium cross. Smith completes the pass to Morton, gain of 12, Sanders on the stop, first down. Smith gives to Barlow. 11-yard run by Barlow, Ryans on the stop, first down. Smith is back to pass. He passes to Morton. Smith completes the pass to Morton, gain of 4, Sanders on the tackle. Smith fades back to pass. Long outside pass to McAdley. Smith to McAdley, incomplete, Faggins on the coverage. 3rd and 6 from the 43. Smith sets up in the pocket. Smith will have to run. Smith with daylight. 19-yard run by Smith. Greenwood on the stop, first down. 1st and 10 from the 38. Barlow with the handoff. Barlow on the carry, gain of 2, Maddox with the tackle. 0-5 San Francisco trailing by 11. Smith sets up in the pocket. Smith passes to Barlow. Smith throws incomplete to Barlow, Greenwood on the coverage. 3rd and 8 at the 36. Smith fades back to pass. Short hitch to Morton. Smith passes to Morton, incomplete, Sanders on the coverage. 43-yard field goal for Ney. Ney missed from 43 yards. Raining very hard. The field is in lousy shape. Takes a 5-step drop. Medium hitch to Molds. Carr completes the pass to Molds, gain of 12, Plummer on the tackle, first down. 0-6 Houston by 11. First and 10. The handoff to Gatto. 2-yard run by Gatto, Hall on the tackle. Second and 8. Carr working very slowly. Fades back to pass. Medium out pass. Carr to Lundy, incomplete, Peterson on the coverage. Third and 8. Carr sets up in the pocket. He passes to Molds. Carr to Molds, 9-yard gain, Plummer on the stop, first down. 0-6 Houston taking their time. Carr gives to Gatto. Gatto with a gain of 2 on the play, Peterson on the tackle. Second and 8 at the 45. Slow down offense. Give to Gatto. 2-yard run by Gatto, Parrish on the tackle. Third and 6 from the 47. Carr working very slowly. Fades back to pass. Medium slant to Molds. Carr completes the pass to Molds, gain of 14, Plummer on the tackle, first down. Carr taking his time. Carr pitches right to Dane. Dane gains 8 on the pitch, Carter with the tackle. 0-6 Houston taking their time. Dane on the draw. Big hole. 14-yard run by Dane, Adams with the tackle, first down. Slowly coming to the line. Carr drops back to pass. He throws underneath to Cook. Carr completes the pass to Cook, gain of 9, Peterson on the stop. Second and 1. I formation. Carr slow to the line. Carr hands to Dane. Dane with a gain of 6 on the play, Parrish on the tackle, first down. 0-6 Houston by 11. 0-6 Houston in no hurry. Current drive, 11 plays, 78 yards. They've used 7:51 on the clock. Give to Lundy. Lundy on the carry, loss of 2, Smith with the tackle. 0-6 Houston ahead by 11. Second and goal from the 4. 2 o'clock in the 4th. 0-6 Houston in no hurry. Wearing out the defense. Carr gives to Lundy. Lundy with the carry, gain of 2, Parrish on the tackle. 0-6 Houston by 11. Third and goal at the 2. 1:17 in the 4th. 0-6 Houston in no hurry. Dane with the handoff. Dane the ball carrier, touchdown 0-6 Houston. Brown K will try the point after. Brown makes the extra point, 0-6 Houston 27, 0-5 San Francisco 9. The kick from Brown is downed by Hicks. San Francisco down 18. Shotgun. The field is in lousy shape. Smith fades back to pass. Long outside pass to Morton. Smith throws incomplete to Morton, Alexander on the coverage.
Pass interference, defense. Number 22. Automatic, first down.
Smith fades back to pass. Long into McAdley. Smith to McAdley, incomplete, win on the coverage. Smith brings them to the line. Fades back to pass. Long out pass. Smith to McAdley, incomplete, win on the coverage.
Pass interference, defense. Number 25. Automatic, first down.
Smith drops back to pass. Long fly to McAdley. Smith to McAdley, gain of 20, win on the tackle, first down. First and 10. 0-5 San Francisco in a hurry up. Smith drops back to pass. Medium out pass to Morton. Smith throws incomplete to Morton, Alexander on the coverage. Second and 10 from the 20. Smith sets up in the pocket. Medium sideline pass. Smith passes to Morton, incomplete, Alexander on the coverage. Third and 10 at the 20. Smith fades back to pass. Medium out. Smith passes to McAdley, incomplete. Fourth and 10 from the 20. Arlo split out wide. Movement up front. Possible free play for Smith. Fades back to pass. Long out. Smith passes to McAdley, incomplete, Alexander on the coverage. Carr will go to a knee. 0-6 Houston 27, 0-5 San Francisco 9.